What's up, guys? It's your boy Houston Rocket with another video. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about part of my health journey. I'm taking care of some things that have gone, well, just long time not taken care of. And that is my teeth. The reason why I'm documenting this experience because I haven't, even growing up as a kid, I've never had the best consistent access to dental work. There was just a lot of times where we went without, and that was usually due to finances. Uh, as I got older, I did try to kind of, through the jobs that I had at the time, take care of certain things, um, different stuff like that. And then now that I'm disabled, my insurance offers some pretty good dental coverage that I'm going to try to utilize to get my mouth repaired. And I've chosen Wallingford. Yeah, Wallingford Dentistry is just the company that came up through my insurance whenever I looked up dentist offices that were close by. I'm in the Huntsville area, which is still kind of part of East Texas, but it does start getting close to more Central Texas when you come certain distances away. Uh, if you're familiar with Montgomery County or Montgomery, that's where they are located. They're right next to the Brookshire Brothers, and I think it was called Phil's Barbecue, in a little plaza with some other businesses and such. I was going to just basically talk about my experience yesterday. I just went in for the start of this journey, and that's why I'm doing this video. I'm going to be documenting after each visit until the process is complete, because they are going to be helping me with removals, with, I think we're going to be doing some partial fill-ins, or like, uh, forgive me for the loss of thought here. My mind just went completely blank, or this is part of some of the memory issues I've been struggling with. They're the things that you put in your teeth sometimes that, they're the full sets, but this is just a partial to fill in. I have ultimately a big gap of an area in the back of this part of my mouth where I've lost a bunch of teeth in a row, and because of that, the tooth that is left, or the teeth that are left on this side, have started kind of causing some misalignment with my jaw. And that's just because whenever I bite down on my teeth, they're not lined up. Now, this isn't the full, like, what's going to be done, what is going to be finished, and what the, like, final look of everything's going to be. So I'm going to kind of keep that under wraps until it is finished. But this is also going to be kind of a journey over the next couple months, as well as probably into next year. But I really, really was impressed with the staff, their courteousness, how friendly and polite they were. Everybody that was going in seemed to be known like family. They were calling them by their first names. Everybody was being warmly welcomed into the back part of the offices when they were called in. And even in my experience of being brand new there, I was made to feel like family just from the start of the process. It was very, very comforting, and it was very, very unnerving for somebody like me who was very stressed, and I was very anxious. I was very worried and nervous about starting this process. One of the other things I'll talk about real quick is this little goodie bag that they give everybody whenever you go in for a cleaning. It's just a little bag that has their information on it, and they put your little information card. Ultimately, this is just some little items to help keep your stuff intact. And I'm going to kind of basically like make a list of these items, because these are all like travel size items. And I want to keep this bag stocked for, like, if I'm on the road, or if I'm, happen to be out and about, or on the way to the doctor. I'll always have stuff to take care of my mouth and my teeth. And I do try to do the best I can with what I got. I even got some stuff that I'm going to talk about that I use that's been helping me lately with feeling better about my mouth. I love the fact that they give away toothbrushes that have their the dentistry name and the phone number on here. That to me is really cool, because it's like the offices that have the pens with their name, and it makes sense for dentists. You should never not have a toothbrush, and the fact that it has the dentist office that you go to, that's pretty cool. They also included, this is some Sensodyne repair. Ooh. This is some toothpaste. They also gave me a little bottle of Crest Pro Health Enamel and Cavity Protection. They gave me some gum, personal floss, and picks. And then they also included this little fucking chapstick, which I think is cool. another one of those things where they've got their information on it with their phone number and website. I think that is really, really awesome, like a business card, basically. Now, that is the little goodie bag that you guys are going to see from them that I was given. These are some products that I found that really helped me with having the resources to take care of my teeth and mouth, and products that I found really made a difference in how my mouth feels, the cleanliness of the feeling. There's some of the toothpastes were too sugary. Even though they were minty and stuff like that, I could still feel grit on my teeth that was just not super pleasant for me. So the two toothpaste that I try to get whenever, whether I could find one or the other, or if I could happen to find both and I have the ability to grab both, the first one is called Colgate Optic White Sensitivity Relief. If you happen to have sensitivities to hot or cold or even certain touch, this toothpaste makes a difference. There's a reason why I keep it stocked, because it makes a difference in, like, my teeth don't hurt hardly, and I don't have a lot of those sensitivity issues with using this. Now, the other one that I try to go for, and this is more like, you know, brushing after eating or throughout the day, this is the one that I typically go for, because it's just, it tastes good, but it leaves my mouth feeling clean. It's called Crest Cinnamon Expressions, and it has a really good cinnamon taste. But this toothpaste, I've actually been using this one longer than this one. I found out about this one a few years back, and I've been using both of them or one of the other since. So if I can't find it, because I will tell you guys, this particular brand of cinnamon toothpaste is a little difficult to find all the time. There is another brand called Close Up. It's an older toothpaste, but it has cinnamon flavor. It does just as well, and you can typically find it at the dollar stores, Family Dollar, Dollar General, stuff like that. But these two are the toothpaste that I use, and then this was just a little dollar store find that I really like for travel. I keep this in my backpack with me, but this is a like switch knife toothpaste or toothbrush, and basically it just folds up and put it away, and I keep that with. Oh, what's up, Chrissy? I'm gonna let you down real quick, so I'm finishing the video. Okay, go ahead and get down. Go ahead and get down, baby. That's rare. She doesn't. Oh, I'm going to let her stay. She does not typically just jump on my lap like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just let her chill while I finish out this video. I don't have very much else to talk about. But those are some of the things that I personally started using on my own. And then, like I said, guys, with Wallingford Dentistry, if you choose to go there, tell them Rocket sent you. And then also, keep the friendly, polite vibes going. You know what I mean? They're definitely a great company, and I personally, as a Texan, love to recommend and let people know mouth to mouth, word of mouth, not mouth to mouth. Sorry, I'm not doing none of that here. But word of mouth about places that I've had really, really good experiences with that, you know, changed my dynamic for how I felt going in. So that was a big thing. Big thanks to the gals that got me introduced to the dentist and the cleaner. They were both awesome and friendly and amazing. Specifically, the gal that cleaned my teeth, she was super, super dope. The dentist himself was very, very polite, very professional, really knew his stuff, wasn't leaving me questioning anything, and I was, you know, feeling like anything that I would have been asking already got answered with the information that he gave me. So at the end of his, you know, talking to me, I didn't really have anything that I had to question elsewise. So those are all things to think of whenever you are choosing a dentist, choosing any particular health matter that you're getting. You want to find people that make you feel better about the experience, because you shouldn't leave those experiences feeling like you didn't get taken care of, or like what you went there for was left undone. You know what I mean? So those are things that I like to put out there, word of mouth wise, referral wise. You know, share the word. Local dentist here in Texas, Montgomery area, Wallingford Dentistry. Peace and much love, y'all.